Hello guys, what's up? So basically this is going to be my first cinema review since like my holiday and my time off, and it's a film that I've been anticipating. Every like Leonardo DiCaprio film that comes out I'm obviously going to watch. He's like my favourite actor ever. I've seen every single film he's been in, from Titanic to Inception, Shutter Island, Body of Lies, Departed, Aviator, Django Unchained, all of his films, and this was one that I was really anticipating, and that is The Great Gatsby. So basically, The Great Gatsby stars Leonardo DiCaprio as Jay Gatsby, Tobey Maguire, who is actually Leonardo DiCaprio's best friend in real life, as Nick Carraway, Carey Mulligan as Daisy Buchanan, Joel Edgerton as Tom Buchanan. So yeah, it also stars Isla Fisher, Jason Clarke, who's a really good actor. I can't actually remember who else, but yeah, mainly Leonardo DiCaprio, Joel Edgerton, Carey Mulligan, and Tobey Maguire. So basically, the film starts with Tobey Maguire, who's like in this kind of mental institution, and he's telling his like stories and stuff. And this psychiatrist is like, "Well, what do you want to talk about? Who's this guy you keep going on about?" He goes, "Gatsby, Jay Gatsby," and he's like, "Well, talk about him." He says, "How the hell am I supposed to talk about him?" I said, "Well, write about him." He says, "Write about him, that's a good idea." So he just goes in this room and starts writing all the stuff down. So he's narrating the whole time. So basically he's just like a Bonds kind of slash writer in kind of Wall Street, Manhattan, and he has this little house next to this massive mansion owned by the Great Gatsby, who keeps looking out of him, but he's never actually seen him in real life. And basically what happens is, he keeps looking at him and he keeps seeing like what's he throws all these parties, and then he gets invited to one of his parties, and then he meets him and he's like all this kind of dazzled, massive, epic kind of directed by Baz Luhrmann. So these parties are like really kind of Baz Luhrmann directed. They're all like dancing and music and balloons and everywhere and explosions. It's awesome. Now I've seen all of Baz Luhrmann's films, but this is definitely by far his best film, by far. Romeo and Juliet, a piece of shit. Moulin Rouge was okay. Australia's a pretty good film, but this is a fucking amazing film. But anyway, back to the plot. And then Tobey Maguire's character Nick Carraway finds out that the only reason he throws all these parties is for one girl. That's Daisy Buchanan, Carey Mulligan, who's really pretty in this. And then Joel Edgerton, who's her husband, and he's like, well, do you love me? And he's like this kind of really hard-knocking kind of, Jake LaMotta kind of raging bull guy. He's like this kind of, New York, big, slaps women around, doesn't really give a shit kind of bastard in a way. Yeah. And then Leonardo DiCaprio's like, well, Daisy loves me and all that. And then he's like, well, he doesn't. And then if you've seen the film, I'm not going to spoil any more. Something happens at the end, and then it leads one thing to another and one thing to another until the end. It's a really climactic kind of ending. I haven't actually seen the original. But when I watched it, I was like, what's going to happen next? Some tense music's coming up. But yeah, something did happen, but I'm not going to say what it is. Well, two things. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Anyway, so yeah. Watch the film for yourself if you want to find out. Or if you've seen the original, you'll know what happens. But yeah, fantastic film. Leonardo DiCaprio, how has he not won an Oscar? How, sometimes, literally the Oscars, what the fuck, man? You got to give him one Oscar. He needs one. All these films he's done. He doesn't even get nominated for Django Unchained. The Departed he doesn't get nominated for. Shutter Island. I mean, who else was good as a last year? I mean, there was some good performances, but Django Unchained should have been on that, and I think even should get nominated. Leonardo DiCaprio for this. There's one scene where he just shouts at Joel Edgerton, and the whole cinema was just quiet. It's really good acting and really good film. Great Gatsby, I give it a 9 out of 10. One of the best films I've seen this year. Also the music from like Jay-Z, that was really good. How they incorporate like classic 1920s jazz, and then they incorporate like No Church in the Wild. Like, hang on, I'll just get the song, because they get like all. Baz Luhrmann says that he wanted Jay-Z songs. So yeah, basically they play like this song. You'll know this. They play this song at the beginning, like just to start all the song up. Like, wait, hang on, what sings? Frank Ocean. So hang on a minute. So this is getting there. This is not really part of the review. I'm just saying that song is in that song is in The Great Gatsby, and it really, really is really well, because I was like, what? Great Gatsby, 1920s, why are they incorporating hip-hop? I've seen lots of interviews with Baz, and he's like, well, you know, there was jazz, there was reggae, there was rock, now there's this thing called hip-hop, and now there's this shit called Justin fucking Bieber. We're not going to go into that. But yeah, and it's just really, really well incorporated.